Do you know there is a man who left one of the hardest examination even after clearing it? The man who was known as the prime among the patriots by Mahatma Gandhi? Yes, you guessed it right. We are talking about Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who was more than a freedom fighter and a legacy in himself. As Government of India has already extended the Republic Day celebration from 23rd of Jan to celebrate his contribution, let's discuss what all things we people can learn and can apply in our lives too. Hello gritty hustlers and welcome to Focus by Samar Srivastav. Today we'll be discussing about what are the learnings and human values that we can learn from one of the most important pillars of Indian freedom struggle. Subhash Chandra Bose was born on 23rd of January in Cuttack, Odisha. He was the son of a wealthy and prominent Bengali lawyer. He completed his graduation from Scottish Church College in 1919. He then was sent by his parents to the University of Cambridge in England to prepare for the Indian civil services. But what separates him from other individuals are his choices with vision and prominent goals attached to it. Let's proceed on and learn some of the important human values that his life story teaches us and things which we can apply at present times also. Point number 1. Believe. The India of today is completely different from the India of that time. The privileges that we have, they all came at a cost. Netaji was someone who believed in himself right from his childhood. He stood for things that he believed were right. His decisions always had a sense of purpose. Considering the present time when majority of us are very good at following random things people teach us, why not take a minute and ask this question to ourselves that whether the things that we are doing is important to us or not. This very question starts a chain of doubt that penetrates our reality and makes us feel low. But it's never too late to believe in yourself and voice your opinion for the things that you feel are right. For anything good and beautiful that is happening out there is a spectacular sense of belief that exists with it. Belief is not a destination, it's a process that should define you. And the most important part of the entire discussion is that you don't need any external source. You yourself are sufficient. Vision. A story in itself, vision is a very strong word. For some people it can make them uncomfortable, but Netaji never belonged to that category. He left his civil services after clearing the examination. He saw a shift in the Indian freedom struggle in the 1920s which motivated him and he created a vision completely different from his contemporary father of the nation Mahatma Gandhi. He believed that non-violence can be one of the methods to force a change, but to maximize our chances, militant approach is the only way to achieve complete freedom. He never really wanted India to get a dominion status, but wanted complete freedom. Freedom from the Britishers, freedom from poverty and unemployment. He believed in integrity and religious harmony. His management skills were also very potent and they helped him in the creation of the mighty Azad Hind Fauj. Then Prime Minister of India Attlee also said that due to his militant ideologies, British forces started to lose loyalties of the Indian soldiers, which finally led to their departure from India. Vision is something that creates a path defined by time but followed by habits of doing something great every day. It can be wishing your family members, respecting elders or doing your homework on time. We all are part of a greater process and loop. What we do and most importantly how we do is remembered and cherished. So it's important to create a vision. It can take a day, a week or even a year, but always invest in it. Because not everyone remembers everyone, but somebody who existed 80 years back still exists because of his human element and good values which we all can inherit and can transfer to the future generation. Point number 3. Equality. Netaji was a person with clarity. He saw purpose in his action which could lead to a greater goal accomplishment. He believed that women had not only duties to their family, but they also had a greater duty to their country. Can you believe it? 78 years back, Azad Hind Fauj had its own an all-female Rani Jhansi regiment. He believed that contribution from each and every domain in each and every way could lead to a greater change at the societal level. So it's important to understand that physically men and women are different, but when it comes to task assignment, everyone should have the opportunity to choose what they want. It's important to respect others and treat them equally because when combined we all form a single society, the human society. There are so many things to learn from a person of such high regards, but what we can apply and what in present day is needed, it's important to focus ourselves on that. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was an ideology and an idea in himself. He gave us so many important life lessons. It's us who has to see the bigger picture and start applying changes accordingly. He may not exist today, but his ideas still exist beneath our souls. As the great man once said, one individual may die for an idea, but that idea will, after his death, incarnate itself in 1,000 lives.